My grandmother was a great influence on me. I was like 8 years old and sent off for my first cookbook. I've always wanted to become a chef. Had great opportunities to work with some beautiful chefs around this area, Dallas area, around the world. If you have that passion, that love for food, and you want to put smiles on people's faces, it's like not even going to work. I wake up and I go do what I like to do. I'm very blessed. I'm here at Bistecca, an Italian steakhouse in Highland Village, Texas. We've been here, this will be 30 years next month, which is quite an accomplishment nowadays. We're a family restaurant, a family corporation, incorporated back in 1984 as Salerno Pizza Company, and serve great Italian food, steaks, seafood. We have great staff. The key to our success is, I think, giving back to the community and making sure everybody, before they leave, make sure they're happy, put a smile on people's face. I do a lot of roaming around in the dining room, kissing pretty ladies' faces and shaking hands. My cuisine here is kind of family oriented. Been taught the classical cuisine, French cuisine, and so I've mixed the Italian and French. Well, the Italians kind of taught the French how to cook, but that's a whole nother story. But I've mixed them together. We do a lot of classical stuff with Italian flair. We serve prime meat, bring my seafood in 3-4 times a week. It's just a little pasta dishes, lots of risotto. It's mixes good with the wines that we serve here. It's just a beautiful thing. A lot of my inspiration from the food I prepare, my cuisine, is basically from my family, from my grandmother, my mom, and my dad, but also from some of the great chefs that I worked with working my way up in this business. I love duck. My favorite way to prepare it is marinate the duck breast in a little soy and honey, score it, let it marinate 30 minutes to an hour, and then take the thighs and the legs and make a beautiful confit. Out of that confit, I can make a ragu with a little bit of parsnips or carrots, onions, duck fat, and I would wrap that up in a crepe, like a little pouch, like a beggar's pouch. A lot of people will throw that duck breast in a hot skillet. I was taught at an early age to start with a cold pan with the duck and just bring the temperature up slowly and let the duck fat render out, and then you have a more of a chance of it being crispy. And then turn over and let it saute a little bit more and finish it off in the oven for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. Take it out, so you let it rest. And then when you slice it, the meat's all the same color inside. It retains its juices, and it's just a beautiful thing. That's how I like to prepare duck. Maple Leaf Farms. I love them. I've been using this product over 35 years. Only duck company I've ever done business with. The difference of duck as a protein, what I like about it, once you render the fat out, you really have a very lean product. And then the fat itself, if you use that fat in another, like in your vegetable, or use it as part of in your confit, it gives it so much flavor. It makes it so moist and tender that it's unbelievable. So there's so many parts of that duck you can do so many different things. We've done whole ducks where we've just rubbed it, the whole duck, with like a clove spice, and then had a little duck fat inside, stuffed it with a couple oranges and some rosemary, and just roasted it off like for 40 minutes, slow, and pull it out, let it rest. And it's just so easy. It's got like 5 ingredients in it. And then just take it off the bone right there, slice the breast, and then take the leg meat and the thigh meat and just pull that off the bone and chop it up, make it like a hash or something. It's amazing how much duck I sell in my restaurant. I go through 1 to 2 cases a week of duck. It's nuts, but people like the duck. And after they have my duck, then they'll eat more duck. They'll come back and have the duck again. I have she's probably 13 now, but I had this family that came in, and she was about 7 or 8, Hispanic heritage, just nice family, and they would bring her in for dinner, and I got to know her, and she would always order the duck. At 8 years old, she was eating duck. She loves the duck. I'm Morris Salerno, and this is my duck tale.